Let me recheck our internet cords. Let me
What's going on in there?
Well, apparently Spectrum Zuria is asking us if we really want to stream today. I do. Oh, it's that 10-something time slot again.
How rude.
Exactly. Sanemi is perfect. Perfect. How rude. Exactly. Some of these... I'm glad that I bought an assortment. There we go. Okay, so here's 4 then. We'll do 2 and 2. I know I said that I didn't want any metal in this build, but I feel like this is a different part. This is for, like, attachments. Metal hardware is allowed. Twitch, the fact that you're saying I'm unstable and OBS is saying, take me. OBS is being a overly needy high school. No, we'll go middle school girl. You're still trying to figure out things. You just know you got a crush on them. You're not sure why they don't have a crush on you. And all the movies that I watch, it's mutual. What do you mean? Real life isn't the same? But look it, I got Blurp to work. Come on. I don't... I just... Laughing instead of crying. That's a new one in the last few hours. So we'll go with it. Okay, we can do this. I got my saw up here. I got my heat gun up here. I have no clue what the hell to do with this. Hello, Smash'ems. I'm making some dragon wings. A part of me says that I should saw things first before heating them to the wings. Should I make the wings? What step should come first? I really should have consulted somebody who's made wings before. Cutting board back. Doesn't really fit my back shape yet. So this should probably be one of the last steps. Maybe? Maybe? Okay, so we'll move this. I did look and I did research, so I know exactly where in her back the wings protrude out of. But yeah, no, this is massive. This is not back-like. My back is not that bulbous. There's gonna be a lot of trim off at least. An inch on each side, really? It's gonna be tiny wing backpack. I guess I could melt it to my back. Well, not my back, but like her back. Which is kind of like my back too. We'll have to see. All right, since we have no clue what to do with the cutting board, I'm just gonna put you up there for now. I guess then inadvertently that would put you guys out of our wheelhouse for the moment. So we get tiny PVC pipes and pre-cut. Oh, I get some tubing in case I need to make it. Why do I have the tubing out? We don't need the tubing. That was a stupid idea now that I look at it. Stupid idea. I was like, oh, we can just kind of pipe the sides. No, just sand it so it's smooth. Ugh. Here are my wing shapes. So that you guys can see, we already, you guys were present for this. Remember, we held up all the frickin' wing shapes and you guys decided? So here are the wings. They will stick out at this, like, angle. This is how we want them to attach to back, the angle, if you will. Now, I do know that with gravity, they're more than likely going to sit here, which is fine. Fine. I'm anticipating that 2-inch adjustment just, I mean, if I'm lucky, they won't, but anticipating it. But how do I sink the pipe into the foam? Let's go back down to my business. I need to put a, ooh, This has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but if I had a tube on there, can this just stick in there? Hold up, now I got an idea to make this. Oh, what can I put I can't put my finger in there. You're probably not supposed to. You are probably not supposed to put your finger in there. Let me see here. We're in the side of the studio right now. Bags, bags, bags. Nope. I need a smaller. Who put the foam here? I mean, obviously I did. That was silly. Do we have a smaller cutout of dowel? I thought I had smaller dowels. So say we all. Let me, oop. Is this? Will you do? Will you do? What did I use you for? Yuko Ichihara's pipe? Oh, you are too bulbous. But I believe that if I wrapped a small little piece of foam around you, I'm trying to see how I can lazily move my camera arm from this side without having to walk around. It all makes sense. It all makes complete sense. Thank you so much, Detour103, for that follow. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Oh, and this might be now with the EVA foam. No, just push it in there. Nice. Swoop. Yup. This is exactly how Canon wanted you to use their thing. Oh, if you could, Cinemius, you'll have to come upstairs into the art studio when you get home from work, just so that you can see the stupidity that I put onto my camera. But I should be able to now then. Just as intended. It looks like something It works. Are those going to be functional or completely stationary? I want them to be stationary. I realized that with this cosplay, I was already hitting everybody with my tail as it was. So to have something else be moving is just going to be another thing working against me. I literally kept whipping everybody with my tail. I was like, so that's how it happens so easily. No, we went with the medium ones. Remember, the small ones were too small, the big ones were too big, but the medium ones was just right. It's kind of like our own Goldilocks. That was the girl who went and stole food from strangers' house. Went into some strangers' houses and stole some food. She's lucky she didn't get eaten. Yeah. So I am going to use this. How much should go into the bag? How much do I think I'm going to use? It's going to taper. So what if I bend it and then bend it? What? Obviously, I would want more. If I've got more of it sliding into its locking pin area, station area. More of the penis sliding into the vagina. Sorry, that's just what it looks like. Let's be real. You guys are trying to be adults about it, but... Then I can put two, and I can even put a cap on it. If I leave it open, though, it would be able to air. But at that point, thinking. Sex with this. The P goes in the V, but only if that's your cup of tea. Only if that's your cup of tea. Gosh. That's why I did not teach teen health. And they only asked me to sub for that class once. It was on movie day. And I was just like, this is what you guys are watching? And they kept looking at me and they go, yes, this is what we're watching. I was like, I feel so sorry for you guys. They're like, it's better than actually learning something. And I was like, ooh. Okay. Ouch. I think there's rules on Twitch that you can't disclose or say anything. I don't know, one streamer, she got in trouble by alluding to, so like we just joke around. However, in any situation, consent is sexy. So, remember that. And I think we're gonna do what, 3 inches? Yeah, let's get a real ruler, not just eyeball. Let's grab the biggest ruler that we can think of. I don't think I'm high enough for this yet. Oh goodness. Good morning, Smashing. So it's gonna be 5 inches. Hold up, what is this? This is 10. So I do want it at 5. Okay, and this is gonna be at 10. So if I make a mark at 5, we're gonna go over here and make another mark at 5. What I'm doing is I'm marking off where I'm going to start. Because remember, you don't want one wing to be a different size than the other. Start my bend. Yeah, let's just tuck this underneath the mat here because I'm lazy and don't want to bend over. I cleaned up all of my area around me. I've got the cutting mat that was on the floor, on the table, and I even brought up a saw today. But we don't need the saw for this part. This part I need to heat up and bend, and I think I'm gonna flatten it out too until it gets, I think I'm gonna try to flatten it. I need to get my welding gloves because I value my phalanges. Yeah, where are my clack gloves? I wonder what happened to those. I had a different pair of welding gloves. They said clack on them. C-L-A-K or C-K, C-L-A-C-K. I don't know, can't find them anymore. So these are wonderful gloves that Synemius's, from Synemius's grandfather. But I'll be using these. That way I don't hurt myself. I should actually probably go downstairs and get some better fitting gloves that won't leave red all over them. Gosh darn it! Why? Okay, well, I've got some white gloves in the garage. I already went out in the garage. I'm gonna take you guys on an adventure to the garage. To the garage. Yeah, we're gonna get appropriate gloves that'll give me a little bit more dexterity. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you guys over to the full screen Stream Raiders, and I will be right back. We have, what, how much time on Stream Raiders left? Just a couple minutes, 8 minutes left. That's not bad at all. Now, where is my Stream Raiders widget for this screen? There we go. This music, you can't help but bop along with it. We're gonna put this right there. Alright, I will leave you guys mic'd. Let's head to the basement. Finally cleaned up some of those. I had some SFX prosthetics still sitting out, drying the blood today. I touched it, and it's finally not taggy. Why do you guys look like you are getting into trouble? Stitch and Puck, you guys are, you okay? They both looked at me like, we didn't do anything. All right, and I might lose you guys as I go into the garage. Let me see, my button is still blue. But let's see here. Alright, I think they're in the first cabinet. Tiny glove. You are. Tiny gloves. Oh, bring these up there. You guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's a definite size difference between those gloves. Wipe my shoes off. Look to see if any snacks that ow need to run into a wall and come up with me. Be good, you two. And back upstairs. Ugh. Okay, I made it back. Correct, right? You can't help it. Good morning, Raptor. My Wednesday is going. We're making some wings today. Chase down the gaming computer gremlins? Not yet. I kind of wasn't the mood. It's on tonight's schedule. I realized that with being able to use the laptop today, I could politely put that off yesterday. We just got some poopy news and just trying to process it all. So we yeah. I'm gonna bend. Just do it. Like, I should figure out where this is gonna go, right? Because it's at different lengths. Do I just... kind of toward the top? Kinda toward the top? I think I'm gonna have to cut into this. Is this even the same height? Should we have put one more in there? Should we have thought this through a little bit more? We should have done all of the above, but it actually looks like we're good. Probably gonna need to put one more in this wing sandwich that we have going on here. Let's see. Let us see. There's just nope. Oh, these are from the wings. We should have no problem filling it. We'll be fine. I'm gonna use our stencil pattern. I'm gonna draw on there where our wing guide is gonna go. A smaller, more manageable ruler. Opened the front door to put some recycling into the bin, closed the door, and started walking back to my office, and I noticed my cat house. I do not own it. Smash-ems. Now you do. Now you do. Ask Thomas. That's how you get a cat. Ask Adam. That's how you get a cat. That's our neighbor's cat. Obviously, the cat was like, hey, dude, aren't we gonna wake him big before I go back to that noisy ass house next door? It's like, I just need to come over here and do my morning chill, and then I'll go over there and like cuddle the humans. He's your friend. He's like, hey, if I'm gonna go over to Smash'em's house, we're gonna play video games, Mom. Gotta go play some video games. But that's how you get a cat. So I am just making a notation at a 1/2 inch and an inch. And the cool thing about this is I can bend them both in this, like, in the same direction, then just flip it. Tee. Just marking where the bends are gonna be, and I can make that bend different too, based of how the PVC pipe wants to bend, because I don't know it's gonna be that sharp of a turn. And then I am going to reinforce the bend here when all is said and done and put together. It will be weak at the very beginning, like my alcoholic beverage intake. And then, yeah, that's how we gonna do it. That's how it's gonna get done. Cool. Now with this here, some plastic. I probably shouldn't heat this plastic up, but I don't want to hear a voice of reason right now. Take your safety, throw it into the wind. No, I'll put this down. I'll put this heat mat down. It's still not gonna do shit, but I'm gonna put this heat mat down. We're gonna be protective of things. Gosh, just lay flat, will you? Oh my goodness, Stream Raiders, why are you so loud? Why are you so loud in my ears?
Boy.
Exactly, Jobalite. Tell it to calm down. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. About to heat some plastic up. We got some Stream Raiders yelling at us. We got Jobalite coming in. It's a party now. You heard the party music. Came to check it out. All right. Again, I will need. It's also why there are no squats today, and I am wearing jeans because I didn't want to hurt myself. Safety first. Safety first. I got the saws and all of that, so we're like, I'm gonna put some pants on. All right, friends, I'm gonna jump into our big screen battle. Here we go. I can't see shit with my cutter and my cell phone in the way. My cell phone is the size of a tablet. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little salty that Apple Tenno get to test out the Warframe gaming. I get it. Android's like a wild, wild west, open source shenanigans, but still salty. Still salty. No, we'll see. And it's not like it's gonna be any, like I won't be able to, until cross save comes around, I just have to create another mobile account. But soon, I'll be able to go on vacation or sit in the bathroom, take a bath, play some Warframe, you know. So many Warframe accounts, right? They're gonna be like, please, consolidate your accounts. Lockdown for pure profit. That's the Apple one. I had one iPhone, and then I needed help because the iPhone, like, just the cable, just the butt charger, all I needed was a new little port in the bottom. And they didn't want to help me with that, and I was like, I will never get another Apple product ever again. I know that I've done this before in my other phones. 6 kills, 0 assists. Ooh, Paladin going to Ewing. Complete disable and a... Hold on. Figure out how to completely disable the analog controller keys, so can't get a single controller to work for Warframe. It's just Warframe. How is that something that I need font 16. I need to be able to see things. There we go. My eyes aren't what they used to be. You go from a Switch if you have one. I don't have one. Soon, but not right now. I'd rather put that money toward computer parts than a Switch. No offense, Switch, but computer parts, more beneficial in the long run. Tank! Join me on the battlefield, friends. Exclamation point battle in chat to put the link to our game. I placed some units I'm gonna collect. Win 3 battles. Glad I collected. Ooh. And we'll zoom in so we can see all the cool skins and units and shinobis getting put on the field. That's a cat shinobi. A meow. Meow. M1 mini fit my work needs and was the most affordable option I chose. Well, and you know, everybody's different. Everybody's different. That's why we are slowly doing our upgrades and not doing it all at once. I'm trying to wait and see. I watched, do you see that face? That was the face of somebody who just saw it. Did you see that Lin Lee made a full tower? Jay's 2 cents released a video this morning on it. And as of right now, it's the best of both worlds. It's the best of both worlds. It's the best of the Cooler Master and the Lin Lee that you guys, I watched it yesterday. Okay, so it came out last night, then I watched it this morning, and Dr. Evil, so far, that case was kind of ridiculous. Bua, that's what I want. If I'm gonna buy a case, that's gonna be my next case for a decade. Modular, you know what word I'm trying to throw out there. That's it. That's the case that I will be able to use for the next 10 years and completely be able to build and what. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't want a water cooler. I don't want liquid. Nope. Again, I'm already sloshing enough liquid out and around inside, but like I'll put capture cards and all of that inside there. Shoot, it's got a whole entire side section. I could even put like a big breasted waifu girl in the bottom and not even touch any of the components at that point. Like putting a spoiler on a streetcar. I saw somebody sitting on a photo of somebody sitting on the tailgate of their vehicle eating their lunch off of their spoiler. And I was like, that's what it's for. You never know when you're getting gremlins wet. It just happens. So much money if the water leaks, right? Oh man. Unless 50 series gets even bigger than the 40 series. Unless everybody is just going to have their own servers, you know. Oh, dang. Muchly is good if the rest of the marketplace supports it. That's the reason it hasn't become the industry standard yet. Yeah, and that's why we've been holding on to that Cooler Master half-X. But nowadays, in the way that I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's peak again. I'm not snapping or jumping anything right now. Not until 2023. But I saw that case and I was like, oh, that's a contender. That's a contender. So as of right now, that is where my gaze has looked over my shoulder at. I had to very specific because it was one of the only ones short enough to fit. Ah. It's just tiny, a bit too small, but it works. I like my case too. They're like large suitcase size, lots of room for them. But it's not my case. That's the thing. I like Cinemius's case too, and I'm sure they want it back. And if my fans that I've already purchased have that much RGB in them, I might as well enjoy the light show. Right? Like it's. Just saying. Just saying. We do have a Stream Raiders battle going on also today is, and I bet you this is going to heat up either real quickly or not, but we'll see. What are you gonna give me? A quick heat up or? I don't want to make it too flexible where it's just like putty. But we'll start over here. Getting a little bit more flexible. It might be a little bit on the small side, but if I were in the case market right now, the new Factor Design North series, I don't know, is that the one that turns your graphics card sideways? That they're like trying to get everybody to purchase? The space in the back of that new case, too, for all your cable keeping was pretty. So I am rotating this back and like around in a circle and back and forth, so I'm not just melting. The plastic underneath has already started to bubble. We're getting there. We need to heat it up a bit more. No, it would accent the front. It looks real nice. Oh. I'll have to check it out on Reddit because I realize that's where all the cool stuff gets posted. They want you to melt the PVC pipe. Cool kids in the Reddit, right? I have a Reddit. I'm not really sure how to use it. Cinemius uses a lot of the Reddit features and tells me that I should post more to it. Always goes, look what's on the top of the sewing Reddit. You could put your stuff up there too. And I go, I don't know how. There we go. Now we're getting a limp noodle. Oh, my glove's warm. It's just so weird how wiggly these get. Oh, I needed to heat it up more. Or like more of the tubing. Keep going. I don't know how. Now I'm just heating it up. And I still want to keep all of it pliable while I'm working with it right now. No odor from this, which is nice. And I realize it's PEX tubing. It's not PVC, so it's even lighter. PEX tubing. Just a little bit more. So I gotta heat it all the way up to PEX by the looks of it. Yeah. Need some bass, Hunter, after listening to this. It's EDM and dance music. I needed something that would force you to get into it, you know? Noodle. Oh, and it cooled down a bit too much at this end. This tubing is extremely warm. To handle it without gloves, that would be stupid. And even then, I can feel the heat through the gloves, so be careful when you're heating up your wings. So I need to now heat the tube to bring it back around for the wing shape. All right. Flip it. Flip it. Well, yeah, but then I got the boop going the other way. Then I got the boop going the other way. Need more saints? An anti-air. Ooh. So I'm just gonna keep flexing it. I don't want to kink it to ruin its structural integrity. I'm also thinking too of piping it on the inside so it doesn't close in on itself with some of that great stuff, foam. That way it still keeps its lightweight shape. Lightweight shape. Pardon me, I need to take a progress photo. I've got Fudge in my ear going, have you taken a progress photo yet? I hear you. I hear you, Fudge. So we're gonna progress photo. Bending piping. Why am I taking photos? Not of myself. Get that out of here. Because I'm going to need to create a workbook of how I put this together. So when you see cosplayers at, say, Twitch or C2E2 or large conventions, they have had to put together a multi-page. And for the international convention, it's like a minimum of 4 pages. They require a minimum of 4 pages to show and credit to make sure that you did everything. So if you have embroidery or 3D printed files, they want you to show that you created those 3D files, that you printed them. So yeah, it's just some fun stuff. Some foam on the side. That's nice. That's always nice. They need everything. Yeah, so I'm trying to get a little bit better about documenting things. That way, because I think one of the things too I need to do better for Magda is document her a little bit better. Do you leave it your firstborn as well? Well, Corvus, they're not getting that from me since there's no firstborn child, and Stitches is my favorite. Give away your youngest? Alright, so we're gonna heat it up here next.
Puck, pook, 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 pee, pee, pee.
Pook, 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 pook. Puck is... he's a handful. You can ask Stitch, he'll agree. So I'm trying to heat from the pecs all the way to the end. We'll see if this works in my favor or kicks me in the ass. should have pushed this down just a little bit. I will after we heat it all up. Ideally, I would like to get these constructed in their rough form during today's stream. But the littlest things have gotten me to break down, so we're just playing it by emotions. But again, I do hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll be playing more Warframe. I've got Platinum to give away. Today I gotta go to work. Can't play around. Kiss this. Thank you so much for those biddies. Alright. Gloves. Put that off to the side. Now we're gonna follow our design again. And we're probably again not gonna be able to get that on that great of a bend, so we're just gonna see. Oop. Yeah. Need to get a little bit warmer. It immediately went to a bend, and I don't want that. So we'll just heat it up a little bit more on both sides. We're making some wings for Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. This is gonna be our first time making dragon wings. She was also our first time making a tail. Thank you kindly for that follow. We do have a Stream Raiders battle going on, if that's something that interests you. What I realized, I can turn the heater off now that I've got the heat gun going. Stay there for a second. Let's turn this down. And off with that. Oh, I put gloves on. I got warm. So we're gonna take the protective denim. Denim. Just sit here and hold it like this and see if it just wants to bend on its own. Just waving around a heat gun like I don't care. Just trying to balance the two so it doesn't flippy floppy. Oh man, okay. Perfect, yeah. That'll be perfect. Now I'm just gonna hold this here for a moment.